So Apple released a statement about iOS 18, and apparently it's going to be the biggest update they've released in a long time. As you probably know, Apple isn't really known for its massive changes between software updates, and if you've watched my channel before, you would know I'm not exactly the biggest enthusiast of Apple's software updates. A statement like this coming from Apple themselves could be quite promising and gets me excited for the future, especially after the release of the Apple Vision Pro about a week ago. So I did some research and some things really stood out to me. I'm not sure if everything I'll say is 100% confirmed, so don't get too excited yet. Let's start with upgrades to Siri. I know what you're thinking. Who uses Siri these days? Well, Siri is a really cool and unique invention that can be used in so many ways like... No, I'm just kidding. Siri is pretty useful, but right now it feels easier to use Google or ChatGPT, but this update hopes to bring a lot more AI to Siri. Generative AI will be implemented into Siri, which means conversation and just general interactions with Siri will be smoother and more improved. Siri has been kind of neglected recently by Apple, so it's cool to see them try to do something with Siri since the AI hasn't really been changed since its release. I still doubt many people will be using Siri even after the new changes, so Apple better not make this their most important point of the update. This new addition to Siri will also come with an AI assistant integrated into the Messages app that can answer questions and complete sentences. I like this feature because it means I won't have to go to Google to search for an answer to a question when I'm having an argument with my friend. Anyway, let's get to the next feature. A complete redesign of the iPhone's layout seems like it could be coming in iOS 18, which is amazing because the last major redesign we had came with iOS 7. This means we'll get new icons for apps, which will add depth and shadows to the icons, and they'll be based on how the icons look on the Apple Vision Pro. With this, Siri will also change its looks, and the update will add blurring, which has already been implemented into Apple TV, onto the actual layout of iPhone. Some more features that I don't want to get into too much will also likely be in the update, like lock screen shortcuts. You'll be able to add controls from the control center as widgets. The dynamic island will finally get its improved version. And so much more. The last feature that I think is probably the most important one is being able to use two apps at the same time. I know Android has had this for a couple of years already, and the fact that we didn't get this earlier kind of makes me mad, but the leaks for this update make up for it. There's so many possibilities. Imagine you're waiting for your Uber and you want to use your phone, but you want to know where your Uber is. Or imagine you're watching a YouTube video like mine and you want to take notes. This is such a cool feature and something we desperately need in iOS 18. Before I end this video, I want to say not all of this is confirmed, so don't blame me if iOS 18 comes around and some of these features are left out. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next video.